What's up guys, so Galaxy Note 10 is now over. The road to 11th edition Galaxy phone has now officially started. So with the Samsung Galaxy S11, Samsung will be upgrading everything from internals to the design to the camera to the display to the GPU to the software. Everything will be coming new, and especially with the Galaxy S11, Samsung will improve heavily in their camera department. But first, let's take a look at official information which is coming directly from Samsung themselves. So Samsung has now officially started mass producing the industry's first LPDDR5 RAM. This RAM maximizes the potential of 5G and AI, and it's also said to be 30% efficient and about 1.3% faster than LPDDR4. And this thing will go inside of the Galaxy S11 and a lot of their flagship stuff next year. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chip will have support for DDR5 RAM as well as the upcoming Exynos and Kirin chipsets. Also, Samsung is improving massively into their chip department. They are all set to introduce the 5nm process node in their devices by 2020. With 5nm process architecture, Samsung will be able to pack more transistors per unit area, and this will make the next Exynos chip significantly faster and also a power efficient. But here is no confirmation will it go inside of the Galaxy S11. As for the current information, it seems like that it might go inside of the Galaxy Note 11, whereas the Galaxy S11 might have a 6nm process chipset, but they might also go with 5nm with the Galaxy S11, especially when now Apple is expected to bring a 5nm process chipset with their 2020 iPhones. So Samsung obviously don't want this to happen. They can let Huawei win, but not Apple. So expect a 5nm Exynos chip with S11. If not S11, then Note 11 might definitely have that chip. Now as for the graphical power, so Samsung is bringing some really big heavy gains into the graphics department by next year. They are actually partnering with AMD to utilize the Radeon's graphics technology in their mobile processors, and the first phone with AMD's power GPU might be the Samsung Galaxy S11. From quite a few years, they are using MLI GPU, which isn't powerful that much, but with AMD's power GPU, it will unlock the real potential of Samsung's Exynos power, especially when now Apple is bringing some big gains in the A13's GPU with 2019 iPhones. So Samsung has to deliver AMD's GPU with the Galaxy S11. Now with all of this, Samsung will also be bringing a brand new NPU for AI tasks. It's officially introduced by Samsung and is coming with improved algorithm. It is efficient and about 8 times faster than the current NPU that we have. Now along with the Exynos chip, Galaxy S11 will also be coming with Snapdragon 865 processor. Qualcomm fabricates their chip from third-party sources, mainly TSMC, and TSMC also stepping up their games just like Samsung. They are also becoming with their 5nm process architecture in 2020. According to AnandTech.com, TSMC is all set to mass produce their 5nm process chips in 2020. That means Snapdragon 865 could also get a major upgrade, and same goes for the Apple as well. Both Snapdragon 865 and Exynos 9830, or whatever Samsung named it, will come with built-in 5G support. The improved and updated Qualcomm Snapdragon X55 modem is said to be smaller in size, so because of its small size, it will be integrated inside of the chip itself, hence it will take less space. And along with all that, Samsung will be bringing their new chipsets based on ARM's new Cortex A77 cores. The Cortex A77 core design will have up to 20% improved performance over the last year's Cortex A76, and there will also be a 60% improvement in machine learning performance, so you are getting some really big power with the Galaxy S11. And not only that, Samsung will be bringing a major camera upgrade of the decade. Since the Galaxy S7, Samsung has used the same camera sensor size, which is 1.4 micrometer. They have made a lot of improvements, but the size is still the same. And as for the comparison, Huawei is bringing a big camera gains into the Mate 30 family with its bigger sensor, but finally Samsung is changing that. They are about to bring a significantly bigger sensor size with the Galaxy S11 to improve the image quality both in day and night. And in case you don't know, Galaxy Note 10 has the highest score on DxOMark, so with the bigger sensor size, Galaxy S11 might be the camera king of the next year. And Samsung has also mass produced their 5x optical zoom camera, which was planned to come with Galaxy 800, which is now cancelled. So Galaxy S11 definitely have this 5x zoom sensor, which is even smaller in size than the 2x telephoto camera, and the sensor can also go up to 50x digitally, just like the Huawei P30 Pro, or there could be a proper 10x optical zoom camera as leaked by Eisner himself. Now if you look at Samsung's phone paradigm, the generation with a meaningful design upgrade upgrades usually have a very big appearance upgrade, but generation after that comes with upgraded internals, upgraded camera but with the same design. But in 2020, Samsung will also be bringing a design upgrade as well. You know, the most trending design right now is the full display version 2.0. The first phones comes with this display are the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, Vivo X3 and Oppo's phone. Samsung was also on that list with their Galaxy S11, but as we know, they scrapped this project and saved it for next year's S11. And currently the only supplier of this full display version 2.0 is Samsung. Samsung is gonna supply this display to Huawei, Vivo and Oppo, but they are gonna utilize this design into their flagship Galaxy S11. As for the front camera, so yes, Galaxy S11 will indeed have a punch hole design, but this time the camera will be smaller, way more smaller, that it will not be that much noticeable. And if you're a guy or a girl as well who don't like curve or super extremely curved display, then there'll also be an S11e model. Then there'll also be an S11e model as well with flat screen, smaller form factor and cheaper price tag. And Samsung has also scrapped one more feature, which is the most lovable feature which only OnePlus 7 Pro has. Yes, the 90Hz refresh rate display. There's no news on that right now, but this definitely needs to, and I mean needs to happen, especially when now Apple is looking to bring a 120Hz display on their 2020 iPhones, and Huawei's next big thing, which is Mate 30 Pro, will also have a 90Hz display. So this thing has to happen. Now Galaxy S11 will also be coming with a buttonless design, which was planned earlier for Note 10 but later scrapped it for some issues. But now this could happen with S11, as there will be an extremely curved display with no sides. Then this thing has to happen on the sides of the display. And now as for the charging, so with the Galaxy Note 10, Samsung has gone crazy with their 45 watts of fast charging. And in case you don't know, Samsung has developed a PD controllers based on USB-C that can deliver up to 100 watts of fast charging. Galaxy Note 10 has these controllers, but currently Samsung unlocked only 45 watt speed. But with the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, Huawei is about to bring a 55 watts of fast charging, so we can definitely expect a 55 or even 60 watts of fast charging, as now Samsung has this thing up to 100 watts, so it's not difficult for Samsung anymore. And lastly, as for the software, so Galaxy S11 will be coming with One UI 2.1 based on Android 10.2Q right out of the box. Currently we don't know what will be the features of One UI 2.1, but it will most likely be based on Android Q with Samsung's touch on top of it. So this is all on the Samsung Galaxy S11. Make sure to subscribe for more news about the Galaxy S11, and thumbs up would be really appreciated. So thanks for watching and see you soon.